Oh my god, I just figured out there's a stop button on my fucking phone. Not on the screen, but on the phone itself. A couple buttons under the volume button. So I just did like 5 minutes of rambling and hit it mid-sentence. And now I've got to redo everything over because this is one take. This is all one take. I don't do any editing on these. It's low effort. Anyway, today, wake up at 7. I text a coworker saying, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it in today. You know, I don't have the boss's number. This is the only coworker's number that I got. And he's like, well, that's tough that you can't make it in today. Hold on, why am I not focused? I don't know. He says, that's tough that you can't make it in today because I already called out. I'm sick. Here's the boss's number. You talk to him. And I was like, shit, okay. Well, let me talk to him. So before I can even get a text out to the boss calls me. I guess the coworker had given him the heads up. And the boss was like, okay, well, can you at least be here till 1? Like, you don't have to get your cats out of the house till whatever time. Can you be here until 1? I say, okay, sure, that's fine. So I go in, we work, whatever, 10:30 to 1. I get all of this stuff moved, you know, before I even go in. And I do my job, come home, get the cats, and pack them up, take them to my friend's house, the friend I went and saw Ant-Man with the other night. You know, and well, I dropped Sissy off at one of her clients first. That's my girlfriend. For those of you the 2 of you who haven't watched the other ones, I don't know. It's in my bag.
I think mine's in the car.
James doesn't want us to mention that on camera, though.
I didn't even say. I whispered it.
We'll whisper it over there. Anyway, she just wants to be on camera. Anyway, so.
I was born to be a star.
So I drop her off at her client's house, and then go drop the cats off, and then I go to drive back to her client's house, and my GPS is telling me I won't get there till 2:53. And that's a problem because I work at my other job at 3 o'clock. So I call my manager, let them know what's going on, and they're like, oh, it's cool, the other employees already left, and just get there when you can. So I get there at like 3:40, and there was a note on the door saying that we would reopen at 2:30, and I'm like, ha, I wasn't even scheduled till 3, bucko. I don't know why you put that there. But so I get there at 3:40 and notice that there's an order that came in that's supposed to go out today. Came in at 2:20, so it came in after the other guy left, but before I got there. And so I've got to call this customer up and be like, hey, can't get it out today. You know, blah, blah, blah. Sorry. We can move it to tomorrow if that works. And she's like, no, just go ahead and cancel it. So I cancel it. Then she comes in like an hour later talking about, hey, I changed my mind. I want it. And I'm like, okay, well, that's going to take a minute. I've got to make it. And she was surprised that wasn't already made. I didn't fully explain to her the situation because it's not my job to fully explain to her. It's my job to try to just make sure that the sale stays, you know. So I'm just like, well, you know, I've just got to go ahead and make it. It'll be a minute. And then I think about it, and I'm like, wait, we got some chocolate dip fruit in the cooler up front. Maybe I can use that because it's a display cooler so people can come in, see what we've got ready and available, get it, grab it, go. And so I open up that cooler and I realize that whoever worked before me this morning turned the light on the cooler on, but didn't turn the cooler on. And so there was just rotting, just fruit that's been sitting in a heat box, essentially. And it's disgusting and it's nasty, and now it's going to take even longer to get this woman's stuff done. But whatever. Get it done. Get her gone. Work my shift. I'm out. We're picking up the cats. Pick up the cats. Come home. So many dead roaches just all over the floor. Just tons of them. And some that are still kind of alive, but they're hanging on for dear life. They're like, I don't want to go. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. And I say, that's too bad, Roach Man. You ain't making it to Avengers 4. And so, you know, I end up sweeping them all up, letting the cats out after all the roaches are gone. And then Sissy's like, hey, I want to go get dinner. So I'm like, okay, let's go get dinner. Let's do it. Let's eat some food. We ain't got roaches no more. We got dead ones, but we ain't got live ones, I don't think. Let's go ahead. Let's do it. Let's eat some food. So we go out for dinner, but first I want to check and make sure, hey, what kind of light bulbs do we need to grab so we can go and do that at the same time? And I go to my other lamp to check out what kind of light bulbs I got. And as soon as I touch the light bulb, that bitch busts on me. And I'm just like, well, fuck. Now I gotta replace 2 light bulbs. I know what kind of light bulbs I need now, but now I gotta replace 2 of them. And I'm bummed out about it, but whatever. You know, we go, we have dinner, we eatin', we make a bet. She bets that I can't go the whole dinner off my phone. Psych, I left my phone at home. I win the bet. She's got to do laundry now. She's going to argue about it because she didn't realize I left my phone at home. She thinks I'm playing dirty. But I plugged that shit in right in front of her face before we left.
No, you're not.
She says I didn't, but she is one to forget minutia. Or minute details. I don't know. Is minutia a word?
No.
Mention it in the comments if it is. If it's not, don't comment on this video at all. Even if someone's already explained minutia, leave a comment about it. I don't care. So anyway, so we eat and we leave, and then I'm like, wait, crap. I don't have money in the bank right now to get the light bulbs because she paid for dinner, but I had to pay the tip. So I ain't got money in the bank for it. Whatever. No biggie. We walk home. She's a little tipsy anyway. She's not gonna want to walk to go get light bulbs. So we just go home. And you know, I'm gonna figure out the light bulb thing tomorrow. It's gonna get done, but I can't even record tonight in the set anyway because there's just crap everywhere. Everywhere. Just crap everywhere. And hopefully I can get that all figured out tomorrow. Get this done tomorrow. I hate pushing things to tomorrow. Sissy sometimes makes me push things to tomorrow. I'm like, nah, girl, it's getting done. And she gets mad when I say things gotta get done. We just had a conversation about this. She's looking at me like, why are you putting this on the internet? And I'm like, because man, it don't matter.
Because that's the only place you're safe right now.
Apparently it's the only place I'm safe right now. Hi, Sissy. Anyway. So we're home. Oh yeah, and now that we got home, there's more dead roaches all over the place. So I was wrong. We do still got some live ones, but they, oh, speak of the devil. All right, that one's dead. So we still do got some live ones, but I think they on their last leg. How many legs a roach got? 6? 6 legs? They on their last one. They're gonna be out of here. And come to find out, I'm pretty sure it's German cockroaches we got. Those shits lay 50 eggs at a time. But it takes them 103 days to gestate. Which means if the exterminators missed anything, it's not going to be a problem for 3 months, most likely. And we ain't gonna be living here in 3 months because we just got approved for the new apartment. We about to be putting the down payment and everything down on it whenever I get paid. And it's gonna be so dope. We're gonna have more room. We're gonna have a new Vanishing Point set. Sissy's gonna be out here making music.